Hey guys, welcome back to CakeQuirk. Today we're gonna be making a mini Easter bunny cake. We're gonna start off with a chocolate cake. You will need 1 cup of flour, 1 cup of caster sugar, half a cup of cocoa powder, and just mix them all together. And then we're gonna be adding 1 cup of oil, and we're gonna be mixing this again until everything is smooth. Now just add 1 teaspoon of baking powder and continue mixing. Now I'm gonna be adding 2 eggs. And continue mixing this again. I find it easier to mix in between adding ingredients just so everything is dissolved completely and blended well. Now I'm gonna add half a cup of milk, but you can also use buttermilk depending on which milk you want to use, and just blend until everything is really creamy. After that, I'm just gonna add a pinch of salt just to neutralize all the flavors and just continue mixing. After that, I'm gonna get my spraying oil and spray my 4-inch cake tins inside and on the sides as well, so that when it's already baked, you wouldn't have a hard time getting it out of the tin. Also, we're gonna put it in the oven at 180 degrees for 25 to 30 minutes. Now for the buttercream. I use 125 grams of unsalted butter, and make sure it's room temperature so it's not that hard to mix. And now I'm also gonna use 125 grams of vegetable shortening. So this will help the buttercream to be stabilized, and this wouldn't make it melt. After that, just mix both ingredients together and make sure they're really soft and smooth. And they would kind of look like scrambled eggs after mixing. Now you're gonna have to add 3 cups of icing sugar and make sure it's sifted. Make sure to mix after adding each cup of icing sugar just so it's easier to incorporate everything. Now what I'm doing, I'm taking a quarter of cream for the deco later and set that aside. Add 2 heaped spoons of cocoa powder to the buttercream. And now I just added a few drops of brown essence just so the buttercream will look darker and more chocolatey. Now this is the quarter of buttercream that we set aside. Just add drops of green food coloring because this will be the grass for the cake. And just mix it. Now to assemble it, you'll need to take all your cakes out and wait for it to cool down. And then using a spatula, just gently scrape the sides and be careful because it's very hot. To me, it's easier to just kind of tip it over so that the cake will smoothly just get out of the tin. Once it's a little bit cooler, now you need to cut the bumpy one at the top with a serrated knife, just so the cakes will look flat and even. After that, get your cake, hold on, I forgot what it's called, cake board. Get your cake board and put a little buttercream at the bottom, and then put your first layer of the chocolate cake. And now I'm adding more buttercream at the top. And I'm gonna add this fluff marshmallow. I'm sure you can buy this anywhere. It's kind of like just the marshmallow fluff in a jar, so it's really good. Just need to put it there, mix it with the chocolate buttercream, and just add marshmallows. So the flavor that I was trying to go for here, it's kind of like similar to a Rocky Road. I guess it is Rocky Road, but less chocolatey. But yeah, it's actually chocolate Rocky Road. And now that's the second layer, and I'm gonna put the last layer there. And now for the decorations. Start with a buttercream outside, and don't worry if it looks messy. No baker is perfect, so just try to cover all the sides with buttercream and make it as smooth as possible. But for this cake, it doesn't need to be extremely perfectly smooth because we're gonna be covering the buttercream again with another layer anyway. Now I'm getting my green buttercream that we just colored, and with a spiky pipe or like the flowery ones, you can use that as well. Just try to pipe out all the spaces at the top and around it until all the top is covered. Now with a piping bag, just cut a tiny hole at the end and begin your way around the cake. So this will look like dirt or, you know, soil kind of thing. Like I didn't want it to be really pretty or perfectly pretty. I'm gonna use a Kinder Surprise here, and I saw this cute little chocolate bunny at the grocery store, and I think it's really perfect for this cake since it's really tiny. And now I'm using Cadbury mini colorful eggs. I love this too. And now we're done! It's so easy, guys. Thank you so much for watching this tutorial, and I hope you really liked it. Don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you want more baking stuff. Alright, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!